A new report from the Media Research Center shows big tech is heavily engaged in online censorship of conservatives. 144 million people have been impacted by the secondhand censorship effect, and that was just from January to March of this year. Big tech clearly has their agenda. They also took part in steering the last election to Joe Biden by hiding some of the best government corruption reporting this country has really ever seen in the months leading up to the election. Joining me now to discuss is the director of media analysis at the Media Research Center and executive editor of Newsbusters, Tim Graham. Tim, good to see you.
Thank you.
Tim, I think for a lot of folks, they say, yeah, we know this, we know. But this new report really shows us for the first time the massive scale of the manipulation that went on here. Tell us more about the report.
Well, in looking at 3 months at censortrack.org, they were coming up with the incidents we find all the time about social media posts being removed, users being shut down. There were 172 examples. But then when you do this math where you say it's not just about the user, it's about the audience of this user or users who don't get this information or this opinion, it adds up to 170 some million people being denied these things. Some of them are just opinions. So for example, we've learned this over and over again. If you say there are two genders,
right,
or if you misgender somebody, you get shut down. We're seeing it now with abortion. You can't be pro-life without them trying to shut you down. Obviously, we've seen this for years with COVID when you tried to wonder about where the lab leak was. So it really is one of these cases. It's not about what they call disinformation. It's about opinions and reporting that they don't like, as you suggested, certainly. The reporting on the Hunter Biden laptop right before the election, they just decided to shut it down.
Yeah, give us a couple of other examples, where we've seen individuals or even that investigative journalism blunted by these platforms.
Well, obviously, some of the most famous ones have happened. By Babylon Bee, Babylon Bee's Twitter account vanished over this. Matt Walsh, who has a whole movie called What is a Woman, it obviously is running counter to their whole perspective. Tucker Carlson, there's lots of, Dan Bongino, some of the best known sites and names in conservative media have been subject to this sort of thing. And on some level, you're playing with fire when you make these, you make statements that Rachel Levine used to be Richard Levine for 50 years of his life. Well, you're not allowed to say.
Yeah, anything that has to do with the culture war, you're shut down. I also write for the Washington Times, our viewers know, and they have also been shadow banned in a lot of these places where if there are certain articles about certain topics, they go nowhere on social media. They get totally squashed. A lot of people said, yeah, all right, well, in 2020 they wanted to get Biden elected, but it's so important for people to realize they haven't stopped, and in fact, it's even gotten worse. So the question here, in my last minute with you, Tim, is what can be done here? MRC, Media Research Center, does a great job of educating the public about this. But can there be a legislative fix, either at a state or a federal level, to protect against information manipulation?
Well, obviously, you've seen some governors like Ron DeSantis in Florida. They've tried to do this to try to say that in this state you can't censor conservatives. That's sort of running through the court system. I think if you see a Republican House and Senate, they're probably not going to be able to pass a bill that President Biden would sign, but they could certainly have some hearings into why and how this is going on. It's really, to me, more about what we're trying to do is raise everybody's interest in this and try to make the whole point. And this is why we have a division called Free Speech America. Mm-hmm. We all speak now on these very large platforms, right. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Yep. They should be free speech platforms, and that's the problem we've had. We have Silicon Valley firms with their values.
All right, Tim Graham, I'm sure we're going to talk a lot more about this. Check out Media Research Center. Check out their reporting. Thank you so much for being here.
You bet.